Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got my Treasury bill with the Singapore government. If you are looking for somewhere to earn stable income from your excess money other than fixed deposit with the banks, you can actually consider buying Treasury bills. Singapore Treasury bills, in short T-bills, are one of the Singapore government securities. It is actually a debt instrument. When we buy the T-bills, we lend the money to the Singapore government and we get return. Who should consider buying T-bills? It is suitable for individuals who have excess money, minimum $1,000 to park for short term, either 6 months or 1 year. In case you need the money before the maturity date, before the 6 month or the 1 year maturity date, you may need to sell your T-bills at a loss on the secondary market through the banks. So remember to invest after you have saved sufficient emergency funds. Why buy Singapore T-bills? First, it is very safe. T-bills is fully backed by the Singapore government with a AAA credit rating by international credit rating agencies such as Moody's, Standard & Poor's and Fitch. Not many countries are given this AAA credit rating, which is the best rating, meaning the probability of default by the government is the lowest. Countries with AAA ratings include Australia, Canada, Denmark, Germany, Norway, Netherlands, Sweden, Switzerland, and of course Singapore with the strongest credit. Second, T-bills provide higher return compared to fixed deposit. The cut-off yield for the 6-month T-bills was 4.19% with issue date on 1st November, and for the 1-year T-bills was 3.72% with the issue date of 19 October this year. These rate of returns are at record high in decades. Compared to fixed deposit, which offer high rate as well, as high as 3.2% this year, T-bills rate is actually slightly better, and more importantly, it only requires small initial amount of minimum $1,000 to invest compared to the minimum fixed deposit amount of at least $10,000. Of course, the T-bill yield changes every 2 weeks, which we can refer to the issuance calendar published on the MAS website. I will input the MAS links in the description below for your reference. So how T-bills work? Let's say you want to invest just $1,000. In reality, I buy the T-bills at a discounted price compared to the face value with the rate of return of 3.31% per annum. For the 6-month T-bills, I got to pay the price at $983.45. Upon maturity date, after 6 months, I will be paid the full face value of $1,000. It means the return is $16.55 in 6 months, with the annual yield of 3.31% per annum. But this was at the end of September 2022, and now the return rate has been increasing in October and November. My experience of investing in T-bills, I would say it is a smooth and straightforward process. T-bills are open to corporate and individuals, either you are resident or non-residents. There are ways to buy T-bills either using cash, SRS or CPFIS. So for myself, I choose to buy with cash. Before that, I already have a CDP account with SGX and it is linked to one of my bank accounts. So I apply using DBS online banking, choose invest and apply Singapore government securities. Then we can see the T-bills details with closing date. Key in the CDP account number and some details. After the auction date, the purchase will be shown on the CDP platform itself. The process is smooth. I believe the risk of buying T-bills is zero. With the strong credit record of the Singapore government, the return is slightly higher compared to fixed deposits. However, it may not be sufficient to beat the real inflation rate on the long term. Consider its low risk and short-term nature, it is still a good option for conservative investors to diversify the portfolio. So this is just a brief sharing on buying T-bills and my personal experience. I hope this gives you an insight and an option to consider. Again, thank you for watching this and stay tuned for the next one.